So you got this, right? This is chambered in the same size caliber that this is chambered in, right? But here we go. Which one do you think you would feel less recoil in? Would it be in this one or in this one? Which one do you think, right, you would feel less recoil in? The one at the top or the one at the bottom? Less recoil. Sound up in the comments. It's the same size, I'm going to say bullet. Same size bullet. But when you got it in a larger package, you're going to feel less recoil. So now let's introduce science into this in a developmentally appropriate explanation. Let's look at this. This is, right, you got the 4 parts of a round of ammunition, okay? You've got the bullet, you've got the casing, you've got a primer in a center fire piece of ammunition, and then you've got the powder. It's the powder on the inside of here, right? Firing pin strikes the back of this primer, right? It has a little small compound where it goes boom, little small boom, right? And it burns the powder on the inside. I shouldn't do that, right? It burns the powder on the inside of here, okay? It forms gases and pressure. Gases and pressure, which expand this casing just a little bit, just a smidgen of pigeon, and that gas pushes this to... Y'all about to just thought an idea. I got an idea. Look, we about to have fun. Ow! I had to do this on here because I don't have much on there left. I can recycle this. This is science. This is what happens. This is why you got to pick your instructor wisely. You got to pick your instructor wisely because we like to create shit so you can understand. Here we go. Oh, there's not much on this toilet paper roll either. Yes! How? If y'all like Bill Nye the Science Guy, y'all better not say shit. Here we go. Y'all better not say nothing about what I'm doing because this, I just thought about this. Here we go. Damn it, this was a good idea. Okay. Barrel. Barrel, right? Small tube, bigger tube. And I only thought about it because this can fit in there, right? Here we go. Bullet in here, right? As soon as it's fired, right? Do you think you're going to feel more recoil or less recoil in here versus here? So it's fired. Pow. It's going down the tube, right? And the inside of the tube is called the bore, B-O-R-E. So it goes down here, and then when it comes out, now, mind you, it's cupped. It's like a little pocket cupped right here, okay? Here we go. It comes out, so the gas is escaping out of here, right? But remember, this casing also has to be extracted from the gun, from the tool, right? So, pow, we've already gotten rid of this. That's on its way to a place. So then you got the gas that's here and the gas that's here. That's where you got that rearward recoil because that energy needs to be able to eject the casing from the tool, and then you get the guide rod and spring. Oh, I love this. Y'all, I love this. I love coming up with new ways of teaching y'all so y'all can understand it, right? Here we go. Now you get the reload of a new seed inside of the tube, right? So you're going to feel more recoil with a shorter barrel versus a longer barrel, right? So now when you have the firing pin that strikes, pop the back of this, called a primer. The bullet has to travel this longer tube. So can we see the gases expanding? Yes, we can see these things. We can see the gas expanding. Watch this, look, hold on, look, science. Ah! Shut up. Shut up. Look at what just happened. I'm having fun doing this, y'all. Hey, if y'all don't have fun, this is the type of, y'all see that shit. Did y'all see that? Right. Last kid. Right. So the tube traveled down there, and then what do you have? So the gas went out that way, and then yeah, this is the way I love to teach. Right, here we go. So then the gas also has to come somewhere, because look at that hole. Look at that hole. So can you see the gas also entering? I shouldn't have done that. The gas entering that hole, right? So then the gas entering that hole, that's what causes the rear recoil. Okay, depending on the barrel length. Yes, that's why we were having a conversation. So let's recap. Which one would you feel more recoil in for those of you all who want to carry small pew-pews? Do you think you would feel more recoil in the bigger tool or the smaller tool? Same size, same diameter, right? Same size bullet, but you're using two different tools. Right? Which one you're going to feel more recoil? Smaller or bigger? Right? When you have this freedom seed that has to travel through this shorter tube, are you going to feel more recoil or less recoil? When you have this freedom seed that has to travel through this longer tube, are you going to feel more recoil or lesser recoil? Does that make sense? And so that needs to be considered in the argument about comfortable and usable, right? Comfortable and usable. Now, did y'all enjoy that lecture? Y'all grade me. Grade me. How did I do teaching that?